Hey
Just
guys.
look at that. Hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's happening? It's our last show of the year.
Of 2018, it sure is.
Today. Oh, I posted that yesterday, right? So look, JD Villa in the house. Email got was confusing. Announcing the podcast for yesterday, but email today.
That was my fault.
It's Candace's fault.
Yep. He wrote it yesterday.
Kahisha.
He wrote it yesterday and sent it to me, and I sent it out today. So,
Yeah. Oh, you sent it out today?
yeah, I could have proofread a little bit more. Because you sent it to me last night.
I did. I thought it was going out last night.
I had basketball practice last night.
Yeah, cool.
Anyway.
Manny's in the
You're
house.
on here. You made it. Good job. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Share, folks. Share, share. Melody made it. Kahisha, what's up? How you doing? And Manny in the house. Awesome, awesome. So, guys, this is our last show for the year of 2018.
We've had a busy day, too. We've had a busy month.
We have. Why don't you tell them about our day? What did we do?
So, today is Pajama Day. If you guys didn't see, Larry's got on his pajamas. But they can't see your feet. And then I got some pajamas happening, too. And so everybody.
She has on a onesie.
I do. Everybody is super comfy in their holiday attire. We've actually had holiday spirit week all week. So we're doing, and it's kind of just whenever anybody wants to do it. So it's sporadic. But we did lunch together today. So everybody thought it would be the best idea to have Pajama Day on the day we did lunch because of the place we get our food from. It is phenomenal and you need stretchy waistband afterward. So everybody did Pajama Day today. It was really fun. I think most people are going to do their Christmas sweater tomorrow. We've had I did hat day. Was it Monday?
Monday or Tuesday. It was hat day. A lot of people wore them yesterday.
Yeah, they did.
You really didn't establish a day.
Oh, it was yesterday because the snow happened on Monday, so a lot of people weren't here. We didn't establish a day. It's just holiday spirit week, Christmas spirit week all week. So whatever anybody wants to do. But today we had lunch. And then for the last little bit, we have been prepping Larry's trailer and my car to take all of the presents that we have, that we've purchased for a family that we're supporting this Christmas, this holiday season. We're going to take those over there right after the show.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, they're loading up the stuff right now, finishing up loading it and strapping everything down in my trailer. And we got them a lot of cool stuff, a couple of beds and what? Because they were sleeping on the floor, I believe, right?
No, they had mattresses. They were just on small mattresses. They were on twin size, yeah. So we were able to get them mattresses and bed frames and the toys that they wanted and some clothes and just different things. And we've done some. We did bikes too. It's been really cool. And we prayed at the beginning of December that God would just give us a family that we would be able to feed into. The Owen a Bible. We got them a family Bible, like a family heirloom Bible that the mom could start. It's a single mom, 2 kids, and I've had a couple conversations with her, and she is phenomenal. And I feel so blessed to be in position to support her and to feed back into her and her kids' lives. And it's going to be great taking that stuff over today. It's going to be great. The kids won't know, and we don't want them to know, that it's from us. If I could do it without the mom knowing it was from us, that's what we would have done as well. But that wasn't possible. But the kids will just wake up and the mom will be a hero Christmas Day for pulling it off. It's
great.
That's
really cool. And Kandas and a couple of the other girls there in the office, they spent like a half a day wrapping everything, right?
Me and Z have wrapped everything that they're going to get. And I'm a bit particular when it comes to wrapping presents. Well, I'm a bit particular when it comes to everything, but I'm really particular when it comes to wrapping presents. So I had to do a wrap class before we got started.
She asked me to come in and help wrap, but I don't do wrapping. I mean, I do wrapping, but it looks like a 5-year-old did it.
You just do a bag. Like you just do the bag and the tissue and you're done.
No, that's not what I do. I like to do it. Like if I like to do it wrong. Like if I have a small package, I'll just roll it up in wrapping paper and then twist the ends, kind of like a Tootsie Roll or something, and wrap tape around it.
Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes it's hard to wrap stuff.
I'm even talking about square packages.
Just do it for the fun of it.
I just do it for the fun.
Yeah, we wouldn't have worked out.
And then what I do is I also like to take all of the scraps that my wife has left over, and I like to take the scraps and like put like 5 different kinds of paper.
Like a patchwork. A patchwork quilt in your paper.
It's a patchwork present.
We would not get along when it comes to wrapping presents.
That's funny. But this year, you know what my wife wants for Christmas?
Nothing.
Cash. I'm serious. She wants cash. I said, what do you want for Christmas? She said, I want to go shopping the day after Christmas. I said, but Christmas will be over. She said, well, just give me cash. So
she likes to get a deal. Pam loves to get a deal, and she knows she can get deals the day after Christmas.
She does.
I'm not surprised.
What did you tell your husband you wanted?
Nothing. I don't want anything.
That's not what you told me.
What?
Cash.
I said if you can't think of anything else, I told him if he couldn't think of anything else, just do money, and I would figure out something to do it. But he's worried I'm spending on him or the kids or somebody else instead of spending on me, which is probably what would happen. But I mean, if he gives it to me, it shouldn't matter after that.
That's true. It's your money, right? There you have it. That's good. So, we've got to pick a winner from last show, right?
Didn't you already pick the winner?
You know what? I failed to do that. So I'm going to pick a winner right now. We're going to pick a winner right now from last week's show. Okay? We're going to do that if we can right here. From last week's show. Wait a minute, that was the wrong one. I just got to go to my homepage.
You're supposed to do this ahead of time.
Yeah, well, you were supposed to send out the email yesterday. Oh, look, my wife just posted a picture of all the presents loaded in your car. That was really cool. That's really cool. All right, so let's pick a winner. I'm gonna let Kandas pick the winner.
No, I don't like that.
That's today's show right there. We're live. So let's see if we can find yesterday's show.
Last week.
And what did I say yesterday? Here are all the shares right here from yesterday.
Last week.
It's working right here. So you've got Larry Goins shared it, Larry Goins, Larry H. Goins, Macy, Manny, Real Estate Dimensions. That's who shared the video right there. Let's see here. And we've got other shares too. And 8 more. That's all that's coming up, though. That's good. So pick one, Kandas. It's between me. It's between me, Macy, and Manny, and Real Estate Dimensions, whoever that is. Right? So pick one.
I'm going to go with Manny.
Go with Manny. Manny, you get a one-on-one coaching call with me. Wasn't that what it was? One-on-one coaching call?
Last week, yeah.
You get a one-on-one coaching call with me. So email Kandas at LarryGoins.com. Kandas.
Go back to today.
At LarryGoins.com. There we are. We're back on today. Manny's still talking about the rap. The rapping with the comics and the newspaper.
Keep up, Manny. Keep up,
the kids love it. Manny, you just won the one-on-one coaching call with me. Right? So email customer service at LarryGoins.com, and Kandas will set up a time or get your number to me, and you and I will work it out. Man, oh my gosh, I won! That's awesome. So, Steve O'Malley wasn't here last week. What's up with you, Steven?
Well, here's the thing, though, too. You don't have to be on live to share it because it's a Facebook Live. You can go back anytime and watch and share. So it doesn't matter if you're on live and share. You can share at any point in time for anybody else who may be wondering. You can watch it anytime and share it anytime, and you're still in the running.
Exactly. That's awesome. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today, I didn't even put it on an agenda thing here.
You did the share. Do you have a deal of the week?
You know what? I do have a deal of the week. I didn't put it up here, but I have a deal of the week. I'm going to get a little slack.
Was in the, you are. It was in the email that I sent. I knew that was in the email that I sent out that we were going to do the share and deal of the week. So what's your favorite deal of the week?
All right, check this out. Here's my deal of the week. And I just got this deal yesterday. You're going to love this, okay? So I'm talking to this guy, and he's got a mobile home park with 6 mobile homes, okay? It's 5 of them are rented. It's currently bringing in $2,100 a month. Okay, $2,100 a month. Let's get the band back together. We're getting the band back together.
Manny, pay attention.
So 6 units, 5 of them are rented, bringing in $2,100 a month. The guy was stuck on $150, stuck on $150,000. Right?
He was stuck.
He was stuck on this deal, right? So here's what I told him. I said, well, what are you planning on doing? What are you going to do with the money? Well, I'm just going to put it in the bank. Why do you want to sell it? I said, I just don't want to deal with it anymore. I like the cash flow, but I don't want to deal with all of the headaches of managing properties, right? Hey, Tammy. Hey, Dave. So he said, so I said, would you be interested in seller financing? That way, it's secured by your property. You're going to still get the cash flow, but you don't have to deal with tenants, trash, termites, and toilets. And you don't have to deal with taxes, insurance, repairs, maintenance, and vacancies, right? And property management. So he said, yeah, I'd be interested in that. I said, well, let me just see here. You want 150 for it? I'll even give you your price. I said, 150,000, 20 years at 5% interest. That was a payment of $989 a month. Now remember, it's bringing in $2,100 and only 5 of the 6 are rented, right? So $2,100, it'll bring in about $2,500. I think it was $2,150, but it'll bring in about $2,500 once all of them are rented, right? So I got 20-year financing at 5% interest at a payment of half of the income, right? Here's the best part. No money down. No, zero, zip, nada. No money down, okay? So that is the deal of the week right there. You could keep it as a cash flow deal. You could wholesale it. I'm actually going to wholesale this deal for $175,000. I'm going to get $25,000 down. So I'm going to sell it to somebody. They're going to put $25,000 down, and immediately they got a gross cash flow of over $1,000 a month.
Yep.
Immediately. Where else can you invest 25? Maybe don't share this with anybody. I might put it up at $40,000 down. Okay. Where else could you get an investment at $40,000 down with immediately $1,000 a month gross cash flow? Right.
I think we could do $40,000 down. This is not going to be a residential buyer looking at this. I mean, it's going to be from our commercial buyers, and they're more accustomed to putting that type of money down.
That's true.
I don't think it's unreasonable at all to start with a request of $40,000 down.
Even if we did 20% down, right? 20% down would basically be 20% down would be $30,000. 25% down, which is customary in commercial, would be 25% would be $37,500, right? Is that right?
I don't know. My socks are messed up.
Just trust me on that. Your socks are messed up. What does that have to do with my math?
I wasn't paying attention to your math because my socks were messed up.
Okay. So anyway, that's my deal of the month, right? Or deal of the week.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
He's getting old.
I'm sorry. The king of the double wide trailer homes. These are single wides, by the way.
Manny, it's actually been a bit since we have since we bought any single wides or double wides. With the direct mail that we've been doing, most of what we've been getting are ranch style homes, either 3-2s or 3-1s or 2-1s, something like that. So it's been a minute since we've had any of the single wides or double wides, either in a park. Well, a park is not really something that we were doing before anyway, but this type hasn't been something that's been in inventory or come onto the pipeline in a while.
Exactly.
Yeah, direct mail just hadn't been hitting on those. Really.
Well, we've really been focused on the single families. In fact, we're getting ready to remove lots from our direct mail as well. We have been marketing to lots, and we have got some lots under contract. But the problem is they're very hard to sell. Investors don't want them, right?
Not really.
No. I mean, what's an investor going to do with a lot?
Well, so in what what we've come to find out is the lots that we're getting, at least, are lots that maybe the house burned previously or something like that. And so it's in a neighborhood or an area where there's 40 to 50-year-old homes. Well, nobody's going to build a brand new home in a neighborhood like that anyway. So they're hard for us to turn. So I think we take them off. I would like to take them off.
We're going to. I already made a note for our next mailing list that we get. Mm-hmm. We get a list every quarter, so I already made a note to remove the lots as well. Right?
So that'll take effect Q2, right? Because we've already approved. That'll take effect Q2.
It'll. I'm going to see if I can get them to redo Q4. So the Q4 is the list I just got that we haven't even started using yet.
Okay, so that we're okay. Gotcha.
We're going to use it in January.
Okay.
So anyway, side moment.
Sorry. Squirrels.
So next, I want to talk about the what we said that this show was going to be about is how did I word it? Negotiating one-liners you must know. Okay, negotiating one-liners you must know. Now, if you guys have any that you want to share as well, please feel free to post them in the comments, and I will read them out to everybody
if they're good.
But if they're good. So first of all, there are a ton of one-liners, right? A ton of one-liners that just a ton of one-liners that you can use, and they all serve a purpose, right? And it's amazing, even if you think you're not a good negotiator, if you just say the words
with confidence.
You, like I was telling Angel the other day, when he was on the phone, and this was when he just started. It wasn't the other day; it was a month or two ago. So every time he would say something, he would end on a high note.
Sounds like a question.
And he would talk to somebody and tell them something. But whenever you raise your voice, it sounds like you don't know what you're doing.
So right? Don't do that.
So I told him not to do that anymore.
And he's gotten better.
End on a down note, right?
Yeah. With authority.
Right. It makes you sound like you have authority. You know what I'm talking about, right? Right. So anyway, just a little quick tip right there. So some one-liners. One of the first things I ask people after getting what I call the pedigree of the house, beds, baths, all that stuff, I say, so what's going on in your life that's causing you problems, or what's going on that's causing you to want to sell property, right? What's going on in your life, or
what's got you thinking about selling?
Yeah, what's got you thinking about? There's a lot of different ways to sell it. I say it different just about every time. I'll say, tell me about the house that's causing you problems, right? And sometimes they'll say, what problems are you talking about? Well, most people who call me, they've got a situation they're trying to get out of. You know, they need to sell property, not want to sell it, but need to sell it, mm-hmm. Right?
And that's also a good seed. And on that, because the people that call us are in a situation where they need to sell quick, which is a benefit of selling to somebody like us. So seeding that early on, that's what we typically get, are people that are in a hurry, that need to make a move, that don't know what else they're going to do with the property. I think is a good way to lead into how you evaluate with them on the phone.
Exactly. Which that reminds me about, I also tell them or ask them a question, what is more important to you? Selling your property for as much as you can get, regardless of how long it takes, or selling your property for all cash for a quick sell in the next 30 days or less, right?
Most cash, most amount or quickest cash.
Most amount or quick sale, right? So if you're talking to people, I'm not in any hurry, I don't have to sell it, I'm not hurting for the money, I just tell them up front, I say, look, the only reason in the world you'd sell your house to somebody like me is if you're ready to get it in tip-top shape, or if you want to make sure it's in tip-top shape, because some people get offended if you say, get it, my house doesn't need anything, right? I say, make sure it's in tip-top shape, right? If it needs work, make sure you go ahead and do it, and then list it with a realtor for a 12-month listing, and hope you get an offer sometime in the next 12 months. And if you get an acceptable offer, then you got to hope, number one, they qualify for a financing. Number two, the house appraises. Number three, the house passes inspection. With me, you don't have to worry about any of that.
None of the three.
Yeah. Plus, you're going to pay a real estate commission and you're going to pay some closing costs.
And what we talk about is the cash net to you in the offer.
And whenever I make you an offer, it's going to be the number you're going to walk away with minus any mortgage or your taxes, right? I'm going to pay everything, even the closing costs that's customarily paid by the seller.
We need to add judgments to this,
Yeah.
lately.
Well, we haven't paid any judgments.
No, I mean, aside from the mortgage, the taxes, and any judgments or other liens.
I should just start saying liens instead of
that would
mortgages.
Include mortgage.
Yeah. I should just start saying liens. That's a good point. That's a really
We've
good
had
point.
some judgments lately on.
Listen, we got one house. We got title back today. 8 judgments. 8 judgments, right?
It's crazy. Now, the amount that the lady is looking to receive from the proceeds, she will still get an amount back, but it's not near what she was expecting to walk away with, because these would have to be paid for us to get clear title.
Right. And this is one also that I renegotiated. We had it under contract for 75, and then after looking at it, we dropped it down to 50, right?
Our offer, yeah.
But I think she has about 43,000 in judgments and liens.
So what I said, not near what she was planning to walk away with, but she could get out of it, which is what she needs. She needs to be out of the property. Yeah.
She was going to lose it anyway because of back taxes. So, all right. So there's a couple of them for you. You want to also take time to repeat the reason, right? Take time to repeat the reason that somebody is ready to sell, right? If they say, I want to move close to my grandkids, you want to keep saying that in conversation. Well, how soon are you hoping to get with the grandkids? Did you want to get out there before Christmas? Stuff like that. Look, there's my wife. Hey, honey, we just saw your post of Kandas's car full of the presents.
Larry's
we were
trailer.
Talking about it. Yeah. Okay, so the next one is, if I were to make you an all-cash offer and close quickly, what's the lowest amount you could take, right? And then whatever they say, ask them, are you sure that's the lowest amount you can take? And then after that, say, is that the best you can do? Right? And
another thing I'll throw in there that he asked them whenever they throw out their initial price is, how'd you get that number? How'd you come up to that number?
Yeah. How did you come up with that number? And a lot of people will say, well, I don't even know what the tax value is. First thing I say is tax value is irrelevant. I've paid 10 times tax value, but I've also paid 10% of tax value. Tax value means nothing. It's what you pay your taxes based on. And the government wants the tax value to be as high as possible, right? So there you have it. I actually just made an offer to a lady today. The tax value, I offered her 15 cash, right? 3-bedroom, 1-bath house. Offered her 15,000 cash. This was earlier today. And she was stuck on 50,000. So I said, well, if I could give you 50,000, would you be willing? Well, she also said, if I don't sell it, I'll just rent it out. I can get 500 a month. So I'm thinking, okay, 500, 50,000. So immediately I thought about, well, what if I could pay you $50,000 and give you $500 a month for the next 100 months, right? $50,000, $500 a month for the next 100 months. Now you're going to get cash flow, but you're not going to have to deal with tenants, trash, termites, and toilets. You're not going to have to deal with taxes, insurance, repairs, maintenance, and property management and vacancies, right? Now think about that, guys. What's the interest rate if I buy it for $50,000 at $500 a month for 100 months? What's the interest rate? It's zero interest, right? You take 50,000 divided by 100, and it's $500 a month, or 500 times 100 a month is $50,000, right? So I could pay her any amount she wanted, right? If the payments were $500 a month, and she could say she wanted $200,000 at $500 a month. I could rent it out for $800 a month, right? I could rent it out for $800 a month, right? And then you got cash flow. I don't care if it's, however long, 300, 400 months, doesn't matter. It's a 50-year loan. Who cares, right? Who cares? It's the payment. It's the cash flow. Somebody would buy that deal, right? Okay, so I also ask, what's the age of the roof? What is the age of the HVAC? When was the kitchen last updated? When was the bathroom last updated? Is there anything else I need to know about the property? I also ask questions I already know the answer to. You're going to like this. For example, I can see online if it has a garage. Okay, if it doesn't have a garage, I'm going to say, do you have a garage? No. Oh, okay. You don't have a garage. Oh, okay. Do you have a pool? No. Oh, doesn't have a pool. What about a sunroom? No. Oh no. Doesn't have a sunroom. Now you're not doing them back to back to back like that, right?
Now you got to throw some questions in between and
Exactly. I also say, I'm sure you're probably not a contractor, but how much do you think it would take to make the repairs, right? About how much do you think it would take to make the repairs, right? Is the house as old as she is?
He's not right.
I love that. Especially when I look up the houses, and they were built like 1910, 1935, and I'll say something like, wow, built in 1935. Man, this house is old. Yeah, not a lot of people want these older houses. I'll be talking to myself while I'm doing some research, and I'm downplaying it. Man, these older houses, you got to have the plumbing updated, the wiring updated. Man, I don't know if I can sell this or not. Man, I don't know. Let me see if I can. This is one that I like to not only tell people, but I also like to leave it in a voicemail when I'm calling somebody back. I'll say, I just sold another property, and I have some cash, and I need to purchase another property this week so I can get started. Right? I really like that one. This is just one to get them to like you and trust you and get them to want to help you. You just say, if you'll give me 1% of your confidence, I'll earn the other 99. Just give me 1% of your confidence. Hey, I'm going to earn the other 99, right? I like this one. Let's just give it a try. Well, what does that mean? It means take my offer and I'm going to buy your house, but it's very soft, right? Here's another one I like. How far apart are we? What price were you thinking? I think I said that. We also asked, I think Kandas mentioned a minute ago, I wrote this down, but how did you come up with that number? Do you need top price for fast sale? We already talked about that. If they have a mortgage, I will ask them the question. Now, were you just trying to get out from under your mortgage or what? See, I don't even say, or do you need some cash? I say, now, so are you trying to get out from under your loan? You're just tired of making payments? So now I know I can buy the property for the loan balance, right? Like we're buying another one. We're buying another one right now where they have like, I can't remember the amount of the loan, 80 or 90,000 or something, but we're just giving them a little bit over that to buy it. We always ask, would you consider owner financing? Here's another one that I really, really like, especially after they've given you the price. I say, I'm looking at a couple of other properties, and although I like yours better, the other ones make more sense. All I'm saying in a nice way is I can get a better deal on the same kind of house, right? You can get a better deal on the same kind of house. Here's another question that we ask is, what will you do if you don't sell?
Yeah.
What will you do if you don't sell, right? And the last one I'm going to give you is, what do we have to do business today? What do we have to do business today, right? It's that simple. So, guys, if you think of any more, throw them out there. And if you want to work with us, go to LarryGoins.com/apply. You can come right here to my office, right, and spend 3 days with me. We'll get your business up and running, your systems, processes, procedures, all your marketing, put everything in place. So when you get back home, your phone will start ringing off the hook, and then I'm going to help you close those deals.
It is implementation, not education. You get all our education.
Yeah, we're going to give you all the courses.
Because when you are here, there's no time for that. It's actual implementation, application. There's no time for more education. You need to put everything you know to work.
Right. There's a lot of education out there, and I'm a firm believer in education. You see one of my bookcases behind me. There's two right here and behind you, right? So is that the right way to say that?
And behind you.
And behind you, right? That direction. So, and then I have another two bookcases at home. So, and I have boxes of stuff on the floor over here. Anyway.
It's a pack rat.
No, it's all education, right? Education is really, really good, but education without application is delusion, right? You've got to take action. You've got to do the business. I have never, ever said it was easy.
Nope.
I will never say it's easy, right? I do the best I can to simplify it, right? Because, for example, there's like 11 different ways to find a property, right? That's South Carolina for 61. So there's really 67 different ways to find a property. So there's so many different ways to find a property, but you really only need to keep about 3 to 5 going at any given time. That's about all you need. Everything else is going to be overkill. And I mean, like,
stress you out.
Yeah, like you can do short sales. You can make a lot of money with short sales, but you'll never see me doing a short sale because I hate short sales. Hate it. A short sale is a long buy, right? I hate a short sale, right? Offers, offers, offers. You're right, Manny. Absolutely, absolutely. And yes, you can help us get another house, right? If you guys get a house, send it to submitaproperty.com. You like that website name? Submitaproperty.com. Submitaproperty.com.
I thought that was reserved for students only.
And listen, I'll buy a house from anybody. I don't really care. But there is a link on there for students only, for funding. But there's a link for funding for students, a link to submit a property, and a link for something else. But anyway, so yeah, if you want to work with us, partner program, we do have a couple of openings. Our January event is absolutely full.
Yeah.
We can't handle any more people. We have 26 people coming here to our office in January, but we have another one right behind that. And I think we have probably 7 or 8 seats left or something like that. Not a lot. We can get 26 people in our office at one time, right? We have a training room set up right out that door, right? And testimonials are lined up on all 4 walls out there. So if we can help you, please, don't hesitate to fill out application, apply. We'll give you a call, get on the phone with you, and see if it's a good fit, right?
Yeah.
Good. So 2:33, that was about when we expected. We've got to get on the road, go deliver this stuff for this family. So, the last thing is see you in January, right? This is going to be our last show of the year for December.
Yep.
So, yeah, we'll be back on January, whatever the first Wednesday is, right?
Yep.
Look, Kaisha's going to be here in January. Yeah, baby. She was actually the last person, right, to get in the January event. She's going to be here, right? She was the last person. And we had to also shuffle some things around.
You started to say shuffle
I
some
started
people?
to say something. I don't know what I started to say.
Shoo some people to the next event.
But we didn't have to do that, luckily. So it worked out, right? So, Kaisha, I'm really excited to see you. I just hate Brian's not going to be here, right? That's the only thing. So we'll have to FaceTime him or something while you're here. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot. We'll see you in January with the Bragg Show.
Yep.
And I hope you guys have a very, very, very Merry Christmas. And remember to go out there and brag. Be rich and generous. It's not about how many presents you can buy somebody or how much money you can make. It's about what are you going to do with it? What is your why? And go out there and help some other people. And remember the reason for the season, right?
Yeah.
Good. You got anything else?
No. Merry Christmas, guys. Happy New Year.
Merry New Year. Bye-bye.